Welcome to Wells.
Oh, Wet Wells.
We were trying out this thing to see if we could come here every day this week because it's our most local town and see if we could find good things.
It was like
every
school
day
run
of the
time.
week.
School run time, wasn't it? Before we actually kind of start our day.
Yeah, so like 9 a.m, drop the small human at school and then see what can occur in our local town.
It takes us about, what do you reckon, properly to do this town, like these main shops we go in?
We divide it into two sections, so top and bottom. And I think it would take us like an hour.
An hour to do everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First up, I found these IDA, which is comical because I literally sold a pair of IDA today, and I put these back.
You did a little short, didn't you?
Yeah, these were a size 6, but they were very small. £3.50. I mean, that is an excellent price, but they were like, you know, when you pick up a 6 and they're just tiny, and you start to think in your head, can anyone actually realistically fit into them? But we did sell these size 8, so they went for 85 all in. I also found these in the jeans section. So these are sea salt jeans. I do really well on sea salt. It's a great bread and butter brand. I can't fault it. It's not the most exciting thing in the world. Some pieces are really cool.
Yeah, some pieces are actually quite contemporary, which I know sounds stupid because you'd expect most companies who make fashion to be contemporary, but no, that's not necessarily the case.
But £4.50, and I would expect to get 25-30.
And another pair.
And then I found another pair. These were slightly cooler. They don't say these are jeans. They say these are trousers, and they've got the side.
Is it just one side? Yeah, it's just one side.
Very flat front, nautical. For £4.50 again, and I would also expect 30 back from these quite comfortably.
Guess what happened then?
And then I'm gonna tell you a secret. I found another pair. They were exactly the same pair of jeans or trousers, but in a size 12. So I had a size 12, a size 14, and a size 12 in the other pair as well. Paid £4.50 each pair. Would expect £30 back from each pair. So that is some quick maths. That's £90 back.
For what is over, like, what, 12 quid? Just over 12 quid?
So it's a nice bread and butter kind of stuff. I am donning my new hat today that I still haven't made my mind up on. So if anyone wants to give me their expert opinion on my headgear, please do. This is an Aspinga.
A pigger?
Aspigger.
There's no N, is there? Pigger.
Pig.
Aspiga. Someone's going to say it's Aspija.
This is newer tags. It was £5, but this is a very, like, I call this a very posh lady brand. It's very, like, aimed at sort of, like, Holiday Inn and, like, linen shirts.
What was the retail on that?
The retail's only 30, but it was newer tags and a £5, so I thought I could get 25 back because I like to do things like that.
I think with some of the stuff like that as well, more so some of, like you say, some of the brands which aren't as well known, if people are looking for them, it's usually because they have an item of clothing from that company already, or trying to replace something they already have.
And some people just like to buy pre-owned.
Yeah, simples.
It's just the simpleness of that. This is a Blue Cross, although I always think it's a... Is it a Blue Cross? Or is
yes, there's a Blue Cross on the tag.
Yeah, but they do have a lot of, like, animal themed stuff inside.
Maybe I see what you mean. Yeah, they have a whole section of animal stuff. You're right. Okay, maybe they just had like a boatload of animal stuff donated.
No, their bags have animals on.
Oh, like maybe just people like animals.
Oh, okay. This is a Blue Cross. I actually quite like this one. It's either really good or really bad. We do sell toast to the lady who runs it, so they get a lot of toast in, but it's normally really high priced.
Yeah.
But good for you. You know, do what you got to do.
Do your thing.
Some people have those brands that they like and they price them accordingly. I'm sure everyone has brands in their actual eBay stores which they price a little bit higher because they like it.
This was really cool. I didn't actually pick it up, but I grabbed it to show you guys. This is a vintage kind of 90s Lotto spell out embroidered box fit. I don't know what else you want from me for as regards a title. Yeah, a jumper. All these kind of like random kind of brands at the moment, kind of random sports brands for the 90s have been doing really well because I think Nike and Reebok and whoever else and Adidas have done so well. I think now people are kind of filtering down. I mean, even Penn Sport had a collaboration with Primark recently. So, like, even the most random, like Diodora, Gola, things like that, they do really well.
Kappa.
These were, this was sea salt once again, but it was cashmere. It had a couple of holes in, though, and it was bobbly.
Well, that's very negative. We try and be really positive on this channel, and you just negatory.
But people would say, well, why haven't you picked that up for £8, Austin?
Because it had some condition issues. It doesn't mean it's not lovely. It just means that it wasn't for us.
And that's what I just said.
No, you said bobbly and holy. You picked her flaws out.
Okay, let me just tell you something. It was like a piece of cheese. The kind of cheese which has holes. How about that?
Blue cheese. Anyway, this is, these are some more sea soldiers.
Oh, these were really nice, though.
These were incredibly oversized, cropped, roll cuff. pleated, like really like utility workwear, nautical, fisherman's, artist, balloon pants.
Bethany talks like that in everyday conversation, which is starting to get worrying. I'm going to be honest with you. She speaks in eBay titles.
I do, and people look at me a bit strange sometimes.
I do. Look
Even
at you
when
strange.
I order food, I do it. Anyway, so this is a size. These were a size 16. They were a bit more expensive. They were £8, but I bought them because I actually really like the shape. The comps are a bit here, there, and everywhere. They're just cotton. I just love them.
They're like really heavy though.
Very toasty.
Toasty, yeah, they are.
They're £8. The comps are like a standard, like 25-30. So I'm gonna push for 30-35.
Okay.
Because I think they're really nice, and I have determined with Austin's help that I don't think they've been washed. And that sounds gross.
No.
But they have no fade. They're really new.
No, if anyone who like, there's certain fabrics like heavyweight cotton usually, like it's the kind of thing you see in the kind of newer style your linen or like the newer style chore jackets. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
As soon as you wash one of those black items, like washing black denim, it's gone straight away, isn't it? The first wash.
I don't want to be
even
like
if it's cold.
Negatore or Crystal.
Here we go. So Mrs. Negative over here, let's hit it.
That £200 coat's still there.
I'll be honest, it's going absolutely nowhere. And that's my official opinion.
I find handmade stuff really interesting, not knits or anything.
It's a gorgeous piece
but
too.
No, modern day designers that are making it by hand still, and it's very like, I find not the quality, because obviously the quality of the materials is very high, but I find the quality, I don't know. I've got some Cabbages and Roses dress and they're all handmade, and the quality is not there for me. Does that make sense?
Yeah, they are kind of, they're not mass produced, and it kind of makes them special, but also like kind of
They're
more handmade.
Occasional wear.
Yeah, they are. Don't expect
wear.
to wear every day. I agree.
Yeah.
This is Bethany in the random territory that is vintage video games, almost vintage, 2004 I think, or 2007, vintage video games magazines.
Chaddy Pete had been talking about games, and I don't know anything about games, and I was like, look, Austin, some magazines.
Yeah, that's what she did. And then I had a quick look. I think they were 2004, 2007, something like that. There were some Xbox ones as well. Once again, I know very small amounts about kind of the later kind of games consoles and stuff. They were really cool. And what is this, Bethany? What the heck is this?
I actually truly can't say this brand, so don't at me.
I'm going to try and do it, right? Villa Gallo. Yeah.
Yeah. This had an independent label on it from an independent boutique. However, these retail very high and they sell very well.
Vestia had great comps.
Yeah, I did think about going back for it. I didn't pick it up because I was in an errand. It was £15.
I've just noticed the pocket as well is
green. It's very like a smoking jacket.
Yeah.
And I've got this like theory that smoking jackets are going to have a moment this year. Mark my words. I'm here naming it first.
Anything which looks kind of semi
Hugh Hefner
contemporary, but with that velvet as well. Yeah, I do love it. The fabric's amazing.
Comps are good on it. I would expect 100 back actually in newer tags.
Do you know what I love about velvet? I was saying to this the other day.
What do you love about velvet, Austin?
you know corduroy, in the same respect, some kind of more shiny corduroy. They give you that depth of colour.
Okay.
I love that. It looks so expensive, looks so extravagant. Yeah, it does. See, you're mugging me there, but it's a fact.
I wasn't mugging you. I was simply just asking you why you like a deep coloured velvet.
It was more the facial expressions, which the guys can't see at home.
Yes. Anyway, to the knits. I found this. This was a coral Sweaty Betty / neck or like off shoulder kind of jazz jumper. I think it was a bigger size.
Like a long sleeve. Yeah, it was a jumper, like a sweater.
Anyway, it had like a cross. It had a logo on the back, which was reflective. That's what it had. It was £5, which is a bargain. I didn't purchase it.
Why?
I don't know, I got this thing, I don't know if anyone else has it, about like just buying one thing, like it's a low price. I feel like I'm putting them out.
You always say that to me, that's so strange. Comment below if you do that.
I always think, I get it if I get something else.
You say that to me all the time though, like that's the thing. Anyway, tell me the story about this, because I just think quickly this was funny.
Okay, so this, Austin picked up in another video in Bath on Moreland Road, that exact jumper, and it is from this chain of trash shops, which makes me cement fully that they rotate through areas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how like this is like as resellers we have like these conspiracies in our mind that
there's
that
no
happens.
way they had the same one, the same size, and
in
the same colour.
No
way.
The fact 2 people bought that jumper is beyond me.
You liked it in the first shop, didn't like it in the second shop, did you?
Not at all. No.
This is a Bimbo and Lola purse, which became Bimba E or the Y.
Lola.
Lola. I assume there's there's a
some reason for the name,
you know, situation. However, this is older branding. It still does quite well. So retail on leather goods from that brand are about £90. That was £10. So you probably, with the old branding, with the old style, you probably
maybe
would have
30,
done
40 quid maybe.
30, 40 quid,
Yeah.
I reckon. It was a nice thing though, like it was a nice person. It would have done good money. If you're just sort of like wiggling your toes into new brands, or you want to try new avenues, then it's well worth a go.
I feel this is a really kind of a chilled vibe for us this evening.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Coolios.
Oh God.
Which is funny because I've been watching Physical 100, which is like a Korean like match sport fitness thing.
It's subbed as well, and the actual voices, the voiceovers, what did I say?
Subbed.
Sorry, my bad. It is dubbed, and the well, I'm looking because I'm looking at the TV right now and it's on subtitles. But what I'm trying to get across is the voices and the vocals for the contestants are outstanding. Go and watch it right now.
Yes, 100%. I like to watch people being physical so that I don't have to.
Yeah, it tires me out.
Yeah, I know. It tires me out as I lift up my
my arm to the glass.
This is a Hush tunic dress. It's actually very nice, in very good quality. I would expect this not to have been worn, really, with a little gold accent.
I'm going to go and say glitz.
Yeah, I'm not paying £15 for Hush at this point in Hush's journey and the reselling lifespan.
Straight up.
However, when it gets reduced, I'll have it.
Yeah, we'll take it at that point.
But it is a nice piece, and I do still like picking up Hush, and I still do recommend you pick up Hush at the right price because it sells well.
I just want to ask you something. Are you ready for the cuteness overload? It's a puppy.
I'm not sure how I feel about it.
It's a doggy and a puppy.
It probably would sell really well because people like
it would
dogs,
sell amazing. But you know what? I was scared that if I came over to you with that, at this point in the day, I was getting a slap.
Why? Because you. Oh, that's nice. It's got a star on it.
I thought it was very Hush vibes, but mint velvet.
Things with stars on sell really well. I just want to make a note in your minds. Hush, mint velvet, Luella. I was about to say Luella.
Yeah.
Luella sells really well if it's got stars on it.
I thought you were having some kind of issue there.
I was having some sort of issue. This.
Look at you, right? I'm starting with the shirts, which are so boring, and then you just snipe me from the back with the good stuff.
Sometimes I do that.
Sniper.
This is a bootleg jumper, and we don't agree with bootlegs of any description, but I think the sweater shop can deals. I feel like it's a more comedic situation
because it says sweater top.
Yeah, I just think it's funny. It's fully embroidered, it's blue, and it's on a Screen Stars 90s tag.
That was also a bit of a giveaway. This was kind of based on really early sweater shop stuff like this.
See? And it still will do about 25-30 for anyone who wants that like nostalgic thing, but also with a bit of comedy.
Exactly. A bit of comedy. Next.
I also found on the same tag, I thought Austin was going to actually, let you know. I actually found the same jumper in the blue, but it said, what did it say? Boo?
Boo. No.
B-E-A-U.
I didn't even know how you say it. I can't even do it.
And then, talking of bootlegs, we found this.
Look.
Missoni.
Spelled
Get it?
S-O-N-Y rather than S-O-N-N-I.
Missoni.
Get it? See what they've done there?
Yeah, I did sell my Missoni tie the other day.
Beautiful.
Yeah, but it'll be coming up in a Souls video soon. That did sell in under a week for all you that say, I pick up ties, but they don't sell. Well, I'm going to say it's you, not the tie.
Oh my God, are you blaming people for their tieless sales?
No, not at all. But I sold it on Depop, and how many times have I told you that ties sell oddly on Depop?
I would count at least 5.
5, 6, maybe 7.
Maybe even 7.
I have to say.
Oh, there she is.
I'm always on the floor.
Up the trousers.
I'm always on the floor.
I know, what's wrong with you? I think you just like to be there.
It's a nice hat, isn't it?
Beautiful hat. I see it looks lovely, doesn't it?
I think it's because we're so used to seeing my rag bag.
I love the wrap. The wrap is a vibe on that for sure. Sorry for everyone watching. We're just enjoying the hat. It's a visual.
If anyone ever gets any hats, can you just let me know, please?
Not any hats at all, because that's going to be a lot of messages.
No, fedoras.
I just wanted to shout out fedora. Go on, tell everyone what you need.
Paul Smith fedoras, or Vivienne Westwood, any Vivienne Westwood hats.
Or Child of Diego.
Child of Diego. Don't give them my secret brand.
Okay, I'll just.
Austin.
So bad. I'm so bad.
Oh, if anyone takes note of that, then you can have it.
Go you. If you find one, honestly, we'll buy it. Don't worry. What I was going to say then quickly was I totally forgot.
Sorry, I
You've literally you have busted my mind into pulp.
Well, welcome to Chilled Vibes with the Luxury Pickers. Tomorrow we'll be back with our hectic mess of videos.
Tomorrow could be something special at this point, couldn't it, Bethany?
I don't know what you're thinking of, so I'm going to... Oh, yeah. Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Bye.